This narrative embarks on a journey through Ibn Rushd's life, from the formative years in a family where names symbolize the continuity of heritage, to his expansive and multifaceted education. It chronicles his evolution as a scholar, exploring his roles as a judge in the royal court, his experiences of exile and censorship, and his relentless commitment to the realms of science and philosophy. Ibn Rushd's story transcends the boundaries of a mere academic biography. It is a resonant exploration of the power of knowledge and the resilience of the human spirit. His extensive works, from Aristotelian commentaries to groundbreaking contributions in medicine and jurisprudence, stand as a testament to his significant influence on intellectual thought. His life, interwoven with both achievements and challenges, culminates in an enduring legacy that continues to inspire and enlighten. As we delve into the life of this legendary figure, we discover a narrative that not only highlights the pursuit of knowledge, but also reflects the profound impact of a visionary thinker on the course of history. Lineage and early life of Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd, also known as Abu al-Walid, Muhammad ibn Ahmad, ibn Muhammad ibn Ahmad ibn Ahmad ibn Rushd al-Andalusi, was alternately named Muhammad and Ahmad, honoring his forefathers, as it was customary then to name one after their grandfather to preserve their memory. He was born in 1126 AD in Cordoba, Andalusia, during its golden age, one of the largest cultural capitals in history. His family was among the most prominent and respected in Andalusia, especially in the field of jurisprudence. His father was the judge of Cordoba, a jurist with numerous writings in jurisprudence and hadith. His grandfather, Imam Ibn Rushd the Elder, was one of the greatest jurists in Andalusia, renowned in the Maliki school of thought. Ibn Rushd followed in the footsteps of his father and grandfather, studying Ash'ari theology and Maliki jurisprudence under the greatest jurists of his time. He also graduated in medicine under Abu Ja'far ibn Harun al-Turjali and was closely associated with the prominent Ibn Zuhr family. Ibn Rushd studied philosophy and its sciences, along with the transmitted sciences of Quranic interpretation, hadith, jurisprudence, language, grammar, rhetoric, and poetry. Described as a quick learner, he was taught the Quran, then literature, then the Muwatta, then the Mudawana, and then the documents of Ibn al-Attar and Ibn Sal's rulings in jurisprudence. He memorized the Quran thoroughly, which stayed with him until his death. His learning in medicine and athletics was extensive, studying under Abu Ja'far ibn Harun al-Turjali and Abu Marwan Abd al-Malik ibn Zuhr, one of the most famous physicians of his time. He also studied logic, philosophy, mathematics, and physics, influenced by the philosophical works of Abu Bakr ibn al-Sayyid, known as Ibn Bajjah, and acquainted with the writings of Aristotle. Characteristics of the philosopher Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd, raised in a family of jurists, judges, and scholars, was known for his intelligence, astuteness, wisdom, eloquence, and well-spoken wisdom. He was deeply interested in learning, often juggling his work with learning new scientific branches. He prioritized knowledge over his roles as a judge and the caliph's physician. He was described as having a profound understanding of Arabic linguistics. Ibn Rushd as a judge in the royal court. When Caliph Abd al-Mumin ibn Ali assumed the caliphate, he appointed his son Abu Yaqub as the governor of Seville and focused on developing education. Ibn Rushd was chosen to be part of a committee tasked with developing an educational curriculum for the state. Upon the succession of Caliph Abu Yaqub, Yusuf ibn Abd al-Mumin, Ibn Rushd gained his attention due to his scholarly status. He was later appointed as a physician to the caliph and a judge in Seville and Cordoba. He also took on many official tasks. The ordeal of Ibn Rushd, his exile, and the burning of his books. After the death of Caliph Abu Yaqub, Yusuf ibn Abd al-Mumin, His son, Abu Yusuf Yaqub ibn Yusuf al-Mansur, succeeded him. Ibn Rushd faced a conspiracy from those envious of him, leading to the misrepresentation of his explanations of philosophical books. Accused of deviating from the faith, he was put under house arrest in the village of Lucena near Cordoba for 2 years, and his books were ordered to be burned. The Caliph later pardoned Ibn Rushd after realizing the truth and following the intercession of jurists who clarified the matter. The Caliph then began to take an interest in the philosophy he had once avoided. The scientific journey of Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd's upbringing in an environment of scholars, jurists, and judges significantly influenced his life's trajectory. He dedicated his life to knowledge, not just being a physician and a scholarly reference for the Caliph. He was always preoccupied with knowledge and did not let his work overshadow his academic pursuits. He was known for his lifelong dedication to learning, engaging deeply in theology, philosophy, and the sciences. Ibn Rushd's biography is a journey towards achieving human and scientific perfection. He studied various sciences and was known for his mastery in jurisprudence, philosophy, and physics. Ibn Rushd was a prominent physician, noted for his distinction in medical science. He engaged deeply in teachings and medicine, with significant works in the field. His relationship with Abu Marwan ibn Zur was marked by mutual respect, and together they aimed to cover comprehensive aspects of medicine. Ibn Rushd's writings reveal his deep connection between medicine and philosophy, showcasing his thoughts on the heart, brain, soul, and intellect. Recognized as one of the greatest philosophers in history, Ibn Rushd's interest in philosophy started from a young age. His philosophical works were critical during his time, especially in Andalusia, where the understanding of philosophy was limited. He faced exile and his books were burned due to his philosophical ideas. He was commissioned by Caliph Abu Yaqub to compile and translate the works of Aristotle, a task he undertook diligently. His works included commentaries on various Aristotelian texts, reflecting his deep understanding and philosophical thought. In addition to philosophy, Ibn Rushd was deeply involved in jurisprudence. He focused on the Maliki school of thought and addressed various juristic issues, contributing significantly to Islamic jurisprudence. His approach to jurisprudential issues was unique and thought-provoking. The works of Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd's writings are diverse, including scientific, philosophical, and jurisprudential works. It is uncertain how many of his works were lost or destroyed during his trial, but the remaining ones reflect his extensive scholarship. He wrote commentaries on Aristotle's works, critical responses, summaries, and dealt with various philosophical, medical, and jurisprudential issues. Death of Ibn Rushd. Ibn Rushd passed away in 1198 AD and was initially buried in Bab Taghzout in Morocco, but was later moved to Cordoba as per his will. He left behind a rich legacy of knowledge and a venerable biography, greatly influencing countless minds. He lived his life spreading knowledge and considered ignorance his primary enemy. His thoughts and works continue to be studied, leaving a lasting impact on the world.